Hello, my name is Julio Alberto C. White, and I'm a storyteller. I'm a storyteller. I'm a storyteller. And I'm a storyteller. What makes me creative? Since the beginning of my life, I've always been a creative person, and I used to love playing sports. In sports, I used to integrate my creativity into the sport, especially soccer. Advertising starts with creating a story about a product and relating that product through that story to the customer, to the consumer, to promote that product. I spent over 26 years in the military. I'm a former recruiting commander. I had to sell a vision of the person joining the military and then becoming successful. I had to create ways how to shorten my time and become more effective and efficient in everything that I did. As a recruiter, I had to use analogies in order to relate my experiences, what the military was, to the customer, in this case the prospect. So they'd be able to see that the military was not a bad thing and be motivated to join. So I want to tell you a quick story. It's a story about a Finger, who was a soccer player, and a Twig, who was a soccer player also. Both of them were in competition. In the competition, the Finger listened to what coach said and bent and continued playing. He was resilient, bounced back, and he did really good. The Twig didn't listen to coach, put too much pressure upon himself, and broke. Don't put too much pressure upon yourself. Don't be a Twig. Why am I a good fit for the Miami Ad School? I'm a hard worker. I have a lot of experience. I'm going to bring my leadership to the table and share my knowledge and experience with everyone around. And also, I'm a world citizen. I'm able to communicate and socially integrate with several other cultures. What I want to do is I want to become better at what I am and then transmit that passion and that knowledge to everyone that wants to pick up from it. I believe that I can be a good asset to the Miami Ad School. When I was a young soldier, we were sent to a competition. The goal was to win and become the colonel's assistant. 4 of us were selected, 4 of the best ones were selected. And we went through a series of obstacles. At the end of the day, I was ahead by about 20 points without even trying too hard. The colonel, he selected the 2 top ones, me and another guy. He went and gave us 2 cans of paint, white paint. He said, you guys are the 2 top ones. This is the last obstacle. I want you to go paint the rocks around those trees. Signal, show me one and show the other person another one. We went and painted. I finished mine as soon as possible, came back. The other guy took a little extra time and finally returned. At that time, the colonel said, go back to your units. I will let you know tomorrow. The next day, the colonel called the supervisor, my supervisor, and the other guy's supervisor. After about half an hour, my supervisor came back, and I was very enthusiastic and very happy because I thought I won. My supervisor said, no, you lost. The other guy won. Let me show you how. He took me to where the competition was and told me to get my rock, one of my rocks, and one of the other guy's rock. I picked up mine, and when I picked up the other guy's, I noticed he painted the bottom of the rock. That's why he won. Because he took the little extra time to reach excellence. That guy went to travel with the colonel through all Europe and eventually he became an officer himself because the colonel mentored him. I went and did really good and learned from that hard lesson to reach excellence all the time. The motto that I came up with is do it right, do it once, reach for excellence.